Waste is temporary. Truth is permanent. This is VJ the AiMan, and I want you to sit with that line for a second, because for a long time, I watched this exact sentence play out in real life, inside systems, inside offices, inside courtrooms, and inside my own story. We live in a world where one phone call can move a file, where one family name can open a door, where one title can bend a rule. People call it how the system works. They joke about it. They whisper, "Do you know someone inside?" Like it is a smart shortcut. Let me be real with you. At some point, almost all of us have been tempted to touch Wasta. Maybe to push our work a little faster, maybe to fix a mistake, maybe to escape responsibility. And when it works, it feels powerful. You feel protected, connected, untouchable. Until the day you end up on the other side of that same system. I have lived that side, the side where your name is written as accused before anyone listens to your truth, the side where a false report travels faster than your real story, the side where someone else's connections decide how much your pain is worth. You know what hurts the most in that moment? Not just the injustice. It is the realization that sometimes you also played the game when it suited you. You believed in Wasta when it worked for you, and now you are hit by the same machine from the other direction. That is not just a legal shock. That is a spiritual wake-up call. That is why I created the album. Wasta is temporary. Truth is permanent. It is not just music, it is a legal diary turned into sound. It is every late night, every unanswered question, every delay, every manipulation converted into tracks that speak for anyone who has been played by power. Let me drop a few truth bombs. First, Wasta is not intelligence. It is insecurity wearing a suit. If you truly believed you were right, you would not need a hidden hand to push your case. Clean truth does not need a secret backdoor. Second, power is rented. You are not your badge. You are not your desk. You are not your title. One day the system signs you out, your login stops working, someone else takes your chair. The only thing that stays is how you treated people when you had that chair. Ferg. Paperwork is not God. You can draft, edit and twist a report. You can write no relation, no evidence, case closed. But your document does not erase what really happened. It just schedules a louder day when everything you wrote gets played back to you. So what do we do with this? I want to give you a few practical shifts, not just emotions. If you are in power right now, listen carefully. Every time you are tempted to use Wasta, ask one question. If I did not know this person, would this be fair? If the answer is no, you are not doing your job. You are renting your integrity to your context. Decide today that no file jumps the queue because of you. If you cannot fix the whole system, at least clean the circle that you control. If you are Muslim right now, sitting in the waiting area of life, feeling like everyone with connections is flying past you, I am talking to you with full respect. Do not let their Wasta corrupt your soul. Document everything. Write dates, save messages, keep your evidence clean. But also protect your heart. Your mental health is not a gift to your enemies. Find one or two people you trust, share your story and keep your faith alive. You may lose rounds on paper, but you are building a case in a higher court that never loses files. If you are the silent witness, the person who sees wrong but says it is not my problem, you are part of the equation too. Maybe you sit in an office where you know Wasta is happening. Maybe a colleague is being crushed because he has no connections. You do not have to become a superhero, but you can do one brave thing. Refuse to forward lies, refuse to add your fake testimony, refuse to laugh when someone brags about cheating the system. Small resistance is still resistance. Here is my challenge to you. If you ever use Wasta in your life, do not hide behind jokes, own it. Say, yes, I did that, I am not proud of it. From today I stop. If you harmed someone by jumping the line, find a way to compensate, even if it is just by being radically fair with the next 10 people who stand in front of you. Turn your old abuse into new accountability. If you are a victim of Wasta, do not let them promote you to criminal inside your own mind. You are not a case number. You are not what a biased report says you are. You are a human being whose story is bigger than one corrupted moment. Stand up again, speak clearly and keep knocking doors, but also keep looking above all doors. Some doors are locked because you are meant to walk into a completely different building. If this episode hit a nerve, I want you to act. Share it with one person who misuses their power and one person who is losing hope in justice. Let it be a mirror for the fire.